Hello, welcome to chapter 20. IK here. Node Express API layout. API. You see here get all products API. You stop here how you want long to study this code. This part of the API code communicates with the React user interface. This part. It is first parameter of app.get. It is the endpoint, and HTTP request is sent to this endpoint. This part of the API, this part, communicates with MySQL server via the MySQL 2/promise protocol. That protocol was created by the open source Node.js community, not MySQL itself. Communication flow. React browser, HTTP request, get, post, put, delete, Node.js, express, communicate with MySQL protocol MySQL. Node Express acts as the server for React and as a client for the MySQL server. JSON data handling. Example, create product. The API receives data in request body in JSON format. Here it is. Okay. The code that converts JSON into JavaScript object is this one. You can see that on the topic of Express. Because here, immediately after this connection to endpoint and call asynchron asynchron arrow function, asynchron request, we have immediately this structure assignment, title, description, price from request body. But where is a code who convert JSON to JavaScript? This is immediately JavaScript, the structured assignment, but before that we don't see transaction JSON to from JSON transaction in JavaScript, and it is happened here. Express immediately automatically convert arriving JSON format to JavaScript format. Express automatically converts incoming JSON into JavaScript object. This also provides security against SQL injection when used with parameterized query. About this would be more later. Here it is. DB is the MySQL client. DB query is a function that sends SQL query to the MySQL server. Query are written in two parts: the SQL command with placeholders and array with real values, title, description, price. API example and the response object get API. here it is. Row contains data from the database, not metadata, this variable rows. Post API, this is. Result, this is result. Contains metadata about the operation, insert ID, affect rows, but no row data. Put API, again, here is a result. Metadata only. No data is sent because the front end already has it. Delete API, again, result. It is the structured assignment. Result of this is assignment. Await means that program stopped here and awaiting solution in successful solution in database. Same as put, only metadata is returned. Here is also result, and it is only metadata would be. Focus on the declaration state for all four APIs. You see, only first is row for get, for select, and three others, insert, update, delete, there is result. Notice, select row, insert, update, delete, result. Get console log result. If you don't see log in server terminal, enter this URL in the browser. It's not enough refresh, but after calling this address, you see data in terminal, server terminal, but after that refresh is enough to see again data in terminal. Here it is array of object. Array of object. Here is this is object, and this is curly square brackets is array. Inside that we have curly brackets, object. Post console log result, only metadata. You see, only metadata. It is in get we have data, but in post console log we have metadata. Update also metadata. Here it is, only metadata, and delete console, again only metadata. Conclusion. This is the structured assignment. Constant result. I now write result here, not row, and it is the same. We see data again, result. But if we code row, again we see result. We declare variable as array because DB query returns an array, data, metadata. For select, the variable row contains data. For insert, update, delete, the variable result contains metadata. Sending data to frontend, and it means that the result return data and metadata. Result, data, metadata, sometimes miss one, sometimes miss another. And because of that, artificial intelligence code row. And it is good because integrate me why AI, ChatGPT code row, but I again put back row instead the result. Because of that, I analyze and I see what I see now in experiment. get send all rows. Immediately after awaiting, we in response send JSON rows. Response object, there is a JSON function, and parameter row convert in JSON format that rows, that data, and response send back to front end. Post send only ID. Status to and create object, here it is that object with one properties ID. Value of that properties is result.inserted ID. This inserted ID, it is sent, it is coming from database because ID can create only database, and we created that and send back to front end in response. In get, we don't need anything created. It is data, and we immediately response JSON row. But here we must create this object. It is only one ID because it is object with one properties equal result.inserted ID. It is a real inserted ID, real data from database, but it is hide in metadata, and results in this situation is metadata. From result we take properties of result, insert ID. Put delete send only status. Look at send only status. No need to send full data because the front end already has it. Example console output, get output array of object, post. You look at this is metadata show in server terminal. This is visible in front end terminal. In front end, not terminal, but in front end console. Delete, here it is, also metadata. And conclusion, delete, post, get. Okay, update. Update is also only metadata return. In server, it will be visible in server terminal. Conclusion, this declaration it is the structured assignment. A row contains data from select query. A result contains metadata from insert, update, delete query. You can send row directly to the front end, but for a result you usually extract specific info, insert in ID, status code, etc. This is end of this video. If you know somebody that need video like this, tell them about. If you need, subscribe, like, comment, and you can give your explanation in comment also. It would be very, very interesting to hear more explanation from more of us. Thank you for watching this video.